Peace, 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 family. Always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. So for ones that are new, welcome to my channel. We're uplifting the soul to inner self empowerment is the goal. Ashe. Divine grace to the supreme frequencies of the all, of divine lights, of divine darkness, of divine void, of divine etheric centers. Ashe. Grace, 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 grace. Obedience to self and spirit comes at so many frequencies. You'll see the rewards. Had to understand that being so excited, talking about, creativity before it turns into a manifestation. Though Source allowed me to do this so I could see ones that would uplift and support it, bear more fruit to it, so it can be abundance for family, for the collective, huh? Being aware of the ones that would project low vibrations to it, family or not. And not understanding, baby. Chosen ones, baby. Isolating you was your best ascension. Your hermit mode was your best ascension. Yeah, that runny nose, that that itch your throat out of nowhere. Ascension symptoms. Thick little heartbeat, feel like it's pumping, about to come up out your chest like a big thump. The ancestors pulling it from you, off your heart. Just projected, percepted illusions of what ones would think love is. And in their worlds, it's conditioned love because of the subconscious programs on autopilot that have not been healed and make them look unhinged. So, start this divine atonement with grace. Divine grace, divine grace, divine grace. A lot of inner child healing happening right now. Understanding your safe space. How spirit, while you're resting, spirit is showing you ways to create a safe space. So when you're in your meditative state, that space you go to, all your ancestors fill it up. Fill the whole space up, baby. That's what's tearing them up. Thinking that baby. Look, they done looked up, what's his name, Cross Crowley. They done looked up they done did some of these researches and some of these old ones that done went into these spirit realms using the water, using the elements and stuff, and it's just not working. Oh, come through, Aztec, Maya. What y'all thought the plan was when they said stuff about these illusional worlds? Give them the rope. Let them hang themselves with it. It's a business. What did y'all truly think the ancestors and forefathers planned when they did these ancient civilizations and aligned with other ones with manipulation when the forefathers had pure intentions to keep building. What do you think is happening on these energy grids right now as divine order is in play? Sacrifice. So many women, like I said, talking about the land. The land was cursed soon as y'all stepped on it with the manipulative frequencies. Crops started rotting out. But it went further. To deepen the manipulation, the land is cursed because of your breeds. This is how they manipulated the culture, killed the women. So now you've severed the sacral energy of the sacral chakra. This is what it meant by separating divine masculine and divine feminine. This goes deep when we're talking about ancient civilizations. Sacrifice the women, so now you breeding with a women. This is how the mixed breeds of the natives started, hunty. All this whitewashing. Though, to understand it, see it for what it truly is. They killed divine feminine, the whole portal. The whole portal. It's a frequency, baby, for the womb and so many other frequencies. So, of course, that Pope, those Jesuits, they knew sacrifice the woman. It's a business. In plain sight. Spirit wants me to be obedient, though, and leave it right there. And still flow with what we're talking about in this energy grid read. And that's pure intentions. That's the biggest fear for them right now. Ones that are moving with pure intentions, it's magnetic. You can't play with that, baby. You ain't had no pure, your forefathers didn't even have them, hunty. An interesting thing enough, the energy grid, and feel that anger. Understand why the anger is on these energy grids. Been manipulating for so long. It ain't working. Excuse me. This, when I do that, this is how they sound. And when I get these vicious downloads, that's one of them said it just like that. And these is ones of rank. Your 33rd degrees, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, when we're talking about 33rd degree, everybody out here walking can have 33rd degree. Especially when subconscious programs on autopilot are divine with pure intentions. Intuition on fleek. That's that. That's exactly what 33rd degree masonry is. Your pure intuition. Out here manipulating people in plain sight. Ignorant motherfucker. Something to ponder. Get your ass away from me. Watch out for the motherfucker. Something to ponder. Get your something to ponder looking ass. Y'all, excuse me, y'all. Like I said, shadows, darkness, all of it's balanced. So when it come out and I'm speaking, it's and with grace, because it's been happening for far too long. And when we speak our truths, speaking it with pure intentions, playing crazy out here, genocide. This is straight genocide. So talk about the other download and the clarity from Divine Goddess Ashe. Shout out to Moon, yo. Divine Goddess Moon. Divine masculine and feminine within. And I did this energy grid read a while ago. I put a video. It was a ship with semi-truck, those thing, the big old, they loaded up the back part of the semi-truck, a whole bunch of those compartments on a ship. And they got to understand that too. That's why they took me off the Jesus to bring me back to this. When talking about the church and certain secrets, the Vatican, and the smuggling of children. Because remember they wanted the children. They bought the kids. Get them while they was young. On top of that, I got Divine Grace, Amelia. Divine Grace, Divine Grace, Divine Grace. 9-year-old. She was a 9-year-old. Though this Archbishop, Joseph Rosati, she was his main. She was 9. And I pulled her name. She came on the EMF read, y'all, like 8-9 times. But this download, I was meditating on the grounds yesterday, and we spoke. She was his main one. I said, give me the name. Because it was 3 main archbishops on the seminary grounds. They called them seminars, hunty. Got them from their tribes and put them on their grounds to build. Certain kids, she said she picked beans. She picked the beans. We didn't go into the deep depth of the portal. I asked her what beans. She didn't answer, so it switched off, y'all, but staying on the topic at hand. This in plain sight, y'all, when we talking about these things about our culture and our heritage. And the truth may hurt, but it always sets us free in so many frequencies. It releases us. It unbinds us. The truth releases us and unbinds us. And it helps us. It bears fruit in your motion. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'll shake. The ship in the black market, and how this goes back to ancestral times and what they're doing now with the black market and children trafficking. I said, oh, it was heavy. And then it was another Lalea Bay. This beautiful little girl had a star above her head. When I tell you, this baby floated to me to tell me this story. It was like I had to be at the right frequency. I had to heal within and be at the right frequency to be open to have that space, understanding space. When you heal the subconscious mind, you give space. When you heal the unconscious, conscious, supreme conscious, you give space. And in that space, so many worlds out here. And then on top of that, million, billion, trillion-year-old earthly plane we all living on. Who said most of these thought patterns are ours? That's why we got alchemy and transmutation. Somebody needed to hear divinely. 1333. And that's deep when we're talking about our fuchsias, baby. Spirit said, come on home. That 13th zodiac. How to truly use your sacral energy. Chosen ones. Now, and that's why I be putting, no, it's not made for kids. Because some of these things I be saying is juice and it's fruitful for the cosmic family, for the cosmic magnets. Let me give y'all some juice magnets. And chosen ones, y'all already know. When you know, you know. You're in your sexual energy. And as you climax, just out of nowhere, it don't even hit. Spirit make you harness that motherfucker. Spirit will make you harness that climax, baby. Because that energy is going to be used for something else. So I said, you know him, divineness in that chosen one. I'm talking so, hey, It ain't none of my business, but I'm just talking about the download vision. I'm seeing somebody was masturbating, and as you climaxed, it didn't hit like it was supposed to, how it normally do. Hard, you release, breathe a little heavy, whatever. You harnessed it. Spirit made you harness it. You like, oh, what was that? Oh, I feel relieved, but I feel released, replenished. Spirit made you harness it. You'll see why. And that one was for somebody that this is your first time. You've experienced spirit harnessing your sacral energy. Understanding that with Aphiushis. Ashe. Ashe. Divine grace. Divine grace on activating that superpower. That is a superpower, hunty. You know how many beautiful souls still out here stuck to slave master frequencies and Vatican frequencies just to hump, climax, and later just dip. Just to use the energy for nothing. Force, anger, whatever subconscious programs are on autopilot as they're flowing in sacral energy. That's why it is of grave importance to heal, to reprogram the subconscious mind for love. Ooh, baby, we done did a few energy grid reads on this one. Spirit done flew a few places. Divine grace, divine grace, divine grace. Somebody needed to hear that though. That vision and download just came out of nowhere. But that's your clarity right there. If you want to know if that superpower has been activated, Spirit is doing it for you as you speak. In so many other ways. You know what I mean? You're grounded. Whatever actions you're doing, certain ways, Spirit is harnessing that and amplifying your superpower. It's time, chosen one. It's time. No more divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Divine feminine and divine masculine. No more. In plain sight. Why ain't it working? So Spirit said it. We finna go end it. Y'all do this divine atonement. Divine grace, divine grace, divine grace. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all feeling the vibes. Always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. Ashe.